Hello, I am GameSaucer and welcome to Mapmaker's Toolbox, where I create contraptions in Minecraft and I share them with you. And today I have something cool to show you. It took me a lot of trouble to get this to work. Doesn't look too great, but I think it's a cool concept. So it's a gate that opens and closes in a smooth manner while still using actual blocks. So you can go through this. But if I walk over the tripwire, the thing opens, and you can't go through this either. So how did I do this? It uses all of this and a little bit below here. Let's explain this first. One of these is to open the gate and one of these is to close the gate. What happens is this one opens the gate, so right now it's open. That means next the gate must be closed. This command block over here will be cloned to here if it's time to close it. This command block over here will be cloned to here if it's time to open it. So right now the closing command block is here, which will kick off this line of command blocks over here. And what will happen is this will go up, and when it's all the way up, it stops. And then there's this, which kicks off this line, which also goes all the way up. So why did I do that? Why did I make them separate? Well, because of the stages in between. If you look at this while it's moving, there are actually 3 different stages between which it transitions. So here are these different stages pictured. When it opens, it goes from the first to the second to the third, and when it closes, it goes backwards. That's why I need 2 lines, one for the first transition, one for the second transition. So let's close this back up again. Remove the blocks. And dive into what these command blocks all do. So, what these do is they summon FallingSand entities. Most of these command blocks are roughly the same with different coordinates and different velocities for the falling sand. But what they all have in common is the following. They use their block as the block that's part of the gate, and they use the data value as the data value of these blocks. So this is Minecraft log 1 damage value 1, and this is Minecraft log 2 damage value 1. So what I do is I type in the command block that it's supposed to summon a falling sand entity with block log and with damage value 1, and here with block log 2 and damage value 1. So that's very important, because if I didn't specify the damage value, then this would all turn into oak logs, and if I didn't specify the block type, the gates wouldn't move at all. They wouldn't budge. The falling sand entities would be summoned, but they would be immediately destroyed. So what happens is the falling sand entities will replace the block that's here. Once it's replaced the block, it says I have a velocity, so I start moving, and then when it hits the ground, it becomes a block again. So basically it's like that, catapulted around. So I'm basically just literally moving the blocks by turning them into falling sand entities. Now, some other things that might be useful to know. If I put like a stair here and update the command blocks so that it will move the stair won't turn unless you specify the correct damage values. Which means that if it is turning this way, you need to specify a different damage value than if it turns this way. So if it's closed, it has one damage value. If it's open, it has another damage value. Other than with these blocks where the wood type would change if I did that. But with stairs you can make it so that they're always correct, no matter which way the gate is opened, which is pretty cool. Finally, some problems I had with this. The motion of the falling sand entities wouldn't be calculated properly if there was a block less than 1.5 blocks above where the FallingSand entity was summoned. This is pretty stupid, but well, it's something that I had to work with, so that's why this is so high. I can close it. You see, 1.5 blocks all around. This could go 1 block lower, but that's pretty stupid, but this is the way it works, and maybe it'll get fixed at some later point, and then I'll be able to just put blocks here, or perhaps half a block above, which wouldn't be such a problem. But right now it's a bit stupid. It's something we just have to deal with. This can be anywhere in your world, and other than my previous contraptions, you can't just paste it and then it's done. You really need to update all the coordinates for where you want your gate to be and which block types you want it to be, etc. It's really not as easy as the other ones, but if you have figured out the proper coordinates, then it's easy to set up. It's just that it takes a little bit of time, but the brunt of the work is done, so it's very easy to just update everything and make yourself a wonderful gate for in your adventure map. In my opinion, it's a much better one than the ones that just go bong and they're open and bong and they're closed. So that's it for now. If you want to download this, go down there in the description. There's a link to my GitHub repository, and also there's a link to MCEdit in case you don't know how to download that. There's also a link to MCEdit on the wiki of my GitHub repository in case you can't find your way back to this video again. Anyway, it would be much appreciated if you left a like on this video and left a comment with what you would like to see me do in the future. This is it for now. I'll see you next time with more contraptions. Goodbye.